Paris Saint Germain just won their, well, not consecutive game, first game after losing to AS Monaco. That game, that performance still stings a little bit. We know how bad it was. But I think this game was a continuation of Paris Saint Germain's last game at the Parc in Ligue. Not the Spurs game, but the Le Havre game. The Le Havre game was a really dominant performance from Paris Saint Germain. And it's like we continued that performance. It's like the Monaco game was basically a blip. The Le Havre game, my title of that video, when the video went out, my reaction was prime PSG is back. We had 8 big chances, 5 big chances missed, 3.46 XG, exactly what you want to see. And then today against Rennes, we basically got the same story. 20 shots, 3 big chances. We didn't create as much like big chances, but it was the individual ability from Kvaratskhelia, from Gonçalo, from Mbaye, all of those goals being non-big chances. And as you can see, the momentum chart right here, they had, their moments of a little bit of ability here and there, but for the majority of the game, this was Paris Saint Germain. They didn't create a single big chance. Obviously, we saw Safonov absolutely huge, saving a huge opportunity from Stade Rennais, but we only held them to 0.16 XG. And Stade Rennais, they've been good in Ligue 1 this season. They've dropped down now to 6th place, but they've scored 24 goals in Ligue 1, one of the highest when it comes to Ligue 1. So it's a great performance for Paris Saint Germain. Great defensive performance, keeping the clean sheets against Stade Rennais, and obviously offensively, I mean, this has to be our best Ligue 1 game of the season. I would still put like Atalanta and Leverkusen ahead of this game because it was Champions League, different stage. Leverkusen was away as well. But in the league, we've talked about 3-0 Brest, we've talked about 6-2 Toulouse, we talked about 3-0 Le Havre, but this has to be our best and most comfortable performance this season. And it's against a great side as well, a very good side. And to be fair to Rennes, you look at the ratings and everything here, you'd think they were ass or mid. But no, Rennes were good this game. It was a good game from Stade Rennais this game. And Paris Saint Germain was just the better side. And that's exactly what you want to see. I mean, Safonov. Talked about him. Huge save. Makes another good save as well. So, yeah, Safonov, exactly what you expect from a backup keeper. No excuses. It's the Russian mentality. We could have sat here, maybe if he made a mistake or conceded the iffy goal, we could have said, Safonov hasn't played a single game this season. He had valid arguments and supposed excuses to back if the worst happened. But he doesn't need that. Matvey Safonov hasn't touched the pitch a single time this season. Comes on, plays 90 minutes, and it's like he's been our starting keeper this entire season. I mean, this is why I love Safonov. He's a perfect backup in the sense of when he's put on the pitch, he does his job. Absolutely love it from Matvey Safonov. Warren Zaire Emre. Tamari. Was it warm or was it cold inside of Warren Zaire Emre's pocket? Because when the lineup was introduced and we saw that Tamari was playing as a left wing back, he's one of the best, dribblers in Ligue 1 and wingers. Now he's having to play left wing back stuff. I was a little bit scared, but Warren Zaire Emre pocketed him. It was twice we see Tamari running down that left flank, and Warren Zaire Emre just bodies him with his physicality. And it was a really good performance from Warren, offensively as well. Some turns, some running carries with the ball. Lovely to see. Marquinhos, very underrated game. I think both defensively and offensively, Marquinhos was really good this game, especially with Rennes being good on the transition and so on. Marquinhos was good. Pacho, just another Pacho performance. I mean, 4 out of 5 duels, 3 recoveries, didn't get dribble past once, tackles, clearances. I mean, this is the best centre-back in the world. He reminds me of Prime Van Dijk in his absolute domination. There was once, I think, Tamari, he didn't cook Warren, he just got ahead of Warren because he's much quicker. And then it was a 1v1 versus Pacho, and I'm like, yeah, come. Pacho's gonna get it. And that's exactly what Pacho did. I mean, he's so good. Lucas Hernandez continues his good performances. I was really mad with him with that mistake versus Bayern München. But Lucas Hernandez gets an assist as well. I don't exactly know for which one. But very happy with Lucas Hernandez. Very happy with Lucas Hernandez. João Neves gets an assist. I thought from him and Vitinha double midfield pivots, they were calm. They both had like a 7.5 to an 8 game. Nothing special. Like we've seen special João Neves and Vitinha performances, but it was just a good game from them. Very happy. Just a good game. Not that much intensity. It's just good. Kangin Lee played like as a false 9 midfielder sometimes. It wasn't the best performance from Kangin Lee. He got 2 good opportunities, both from Bradley Barcola. It doesn't get any of the 2 on target, so Yeah, not that much to say about Kangili. Bradley Barcola was a little bit mad in one of the actions in the first half, even though it led to Kangili creating a big opportunity for Kangili. But in the second half, I think he came out with even more energy and really deserved of at least an assist. I mean, he didn't get a single assist this game. He got obviously a pre-assist for the Mayulu goal. He was involved in the Khvicha's second goal as well. So, good game from Bradley Barcola. Happy to see that. Happy to see him have a good game without GA. You know, we called him a GA player since last season began. This game, no GA, but good game from Bradley Barcola. Seni Mayulu gets an assist, gets a goal. Absolutely lovely to see. I think he struggled a lot in the beginning of the game playing as the false nine. Or he was just struggling. Maybe it's not a position thing. He was just struggling a little bit in the beginning, but then just improved. And that's the thing with Mayulu. I love his mentality. He never looks down. He only looks up, and he just continued looking up. Obviously, when Kang went off, Mayulu went back into midfield and was really good there as well. So, Mayulu, you can never blame him. He's a very good player. And then you have Kvaratskhelia, man of the match, most dribbles, most duels won, most goals scored as well. 2 goals from Kvaratskhelia. And these are the performances we're looking for Kvaratskhelia. He is one of the best, if not the best left, like the only left winger I can respectively put ahead of Kvaratskhelia is Rafinha. He's the only one I can put there ahead of Khvicha. And that just shows the level of Khvicha, the expectations I have of him. But obviously, he hasn't been, performing at this level at a consistent rate. I mean, this is only his second brace in Paris Saint Germain colors. So we got to see more of this. But let's talk about Kvara tonight, because Kvara was absolutely impeccable, unstoppable. He was moving on water today, Kvaratskhelia. They couldn't stop him. His dribbling, his finishing, everything on point, everything on tee. And this is why I want to see more of Khvicha. I said before, I want to see him take more shots. He take 4 shots. This one could have gone in. I don't remember exactly this one, 59th minute. A lot of great opportunities. Could have gotten an assist for the ball he gave to Ousmane Dembele. 3 chances created. He was just so involved and took basically the leader role of the game. A bit similar to the Atalanta masterclass performance he had in the beginning of the season. Absolutely love it for Khvicha. Great way. Ousmane Dembele, he got an assist. He got a Fugazi assist. I think it was probably for the Gonzalo Ramos banging goal. Gonzalo Ramos, probably best goal in Paris Saint Germain colors. I haven't seen him just take a shot like that, like a natural, instinctive striker. Absolutely huge goal. And Dembele gets an assist. Dembele, I'm not looking for GA. I'm not looking for assists. I'm not looking for passes. I'm not even looking for progressive passes. Nothing. Even though he had a lot of passes into the final third, 6 of them. He was moving the ball well. Basically playing as a midfielder, 4 recoveries as well. But the main important thing with Ousmane Dembele is just being fit. I just want to see Dembele consistently on the pitch. At the moment, I have no standard. I have no expectations on Dembele. The expectation I have is him to become fit. He should potentially start the Atletico Bilbao game. But even if Lucho fails, we can take it easy. We can take it easy. Because we have 3 games left. 4 games left this year. One of them, I don't count it because we played that Coupe de France game against some irrelevant 5th-tier side, which Dembele and the starters would not be playing in. But we have some couple of games left and we are in no hurry. We can just chill with Dembele, then the players take the rest, and then we come back in 2026. Janto gets a cheeky assist as well. Fabio Ruiz came on, had a good game as well. And then Ibrahim Mbaye with an absolute rocket into the top right corner, man. Ibrahim Mbaye, I like these players because, the youngsters coming from the academy. And there was so much critique. I remember at the beginning of the season towards Mbaye, and I didn't understand that. This is a 17-year-old in his first professional season. Yes, he played a little bit last season, but this is like his somewhat breakout of a season. And yeah, I just always had stocks in Mbaye. I always believed in him. And today came on, scored an absolute Jogadorinos. Could have had a brace as well. If not that brazier, very great tackle to deny him. And I would take a look at the table. As you can see, Paris Saint Germain sitting 1 point off the top. Shout out to Arsenal sitting first at the top of the table. But look at this. 20 plus goal difference. We've finally matched, because Marseille had the best goal difference in Ligue 1 for a while, and we've finally matched that with Marseille, soon having scored more goals than them. And look at that, interesting. We now officially have the best defense in Ligue 1 this season so far. 1 less goal than Arsenal and 3 less than Marseille and Lyon. So just a continuous improvement. And we talked about this in the league. We need, that form, that cycle, that rolling ball in Ligue 1, which we really haven't been able to get so far this season. And that's exactly what we have now, potentially going on. Because yes, we did lose to Monaco, but I see that more as a blip rather. So we've won 4 of our last 5 games in Ligue 1. We just got to continue that, keep pushing, because The league is ours. We can't deny that. At home, we've been impeccable. 6 wins, 1 draws. It's away we've been struggling a little bit more, with Arsenal having the best away form. 5 victories on the bounce in not away, but overall. And then you look at last 5 matches. Look at Arsenal. 5 straight victories for Arsenal in Ligue and so far this season. And I remember they were a little bit tough to beat if Barcola didn't have his magic that day. I don't know if they've updated the stats here of Ligue 1 teams, because I would want to see goals per match, goals conceded per match. All right, you see, we're soon gonna top these stats. That's what I want to see. Expected goals. Again, I don't know if they've updated this game, but yeah, I need to start seeing us topping these big chances. Like, what is this? Arsenal having 10 more big chances than us in the league. This is what we have to fix. Like, maybe in February, I want to see Paris Saint Germain dominating all the best and biggest. Like, we're not top 3 in XG and not top 3 in big chances. That has to be worked out. And we got to be topping goals per match as well. And in football rating. But we're closing it. That's been it from boy PSG. Impeccable, amazing victory from Paris Saint Germain. 5-0. Way above what I expected. I predicted a 3-1. A 3-1 was enough. You get the 3 points. You get a comfortable performance. You get a comfortable win. A 5-0 is amazing. Let's go into Bilbao and show who we are. That's been it from boy PSG. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review of the game. Make sure to tune in for the post-match podcast. And as usual, allez, Paris.